Alright guys, we're on our way to Yellowstone and Teton for a 3-day weekend. We're going to try and conquer Yellowstone and Teton in 3 days. They make up 2 of the most expensive national parks in the nation, and yet it is still a cheap vacation in comparison to a normal one. You're going to get to experience relaxation, awe, and inspiration all at the same time, and that's kind of hard to come by in regards to regular old vacations, especially for cheap. So we've got it all planned out. Hopefully it'll be nice, or hopefully it'll be fun. Follow along. Smells good. See, you give her a house, and she gives you a home.
I'm gonna serve you. You should have lots of veggies. And you should just have this whole thing, at least.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
No, it's good now.
You're making those same omelets as usual?
Yep.
I like those. It is 10:41. We've got food in our stomachs, and we've got a long, well-planned day ahead of us. We've got several spots to see. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not the kind of guy that needs to spend hours at one place and just letting it settle. That's not me. I'd rather see a lot of cool places. That's the idea for this trip. Get some cool pictures, and then do 1 or 2 longer, more in-depth hikes where we see more of Yellowstone and Teton. So that's the plan, and hope you enjoy it. All right, so they're gonna hit the button at 1:12. This is what happens when they press the button. These smaller geysers start to bubble. The gas is moving through the pipes, and soon the big one will go off. It doesn't get much more American than a bison roaming Old Faithful. So now all the pressure is built up inside, and they're releasing the valves. There's another little hot spring over there. That one's controlled by like a kind of like an air traffic control tower, sort of, at Yellowstone headquarters. It's not a very demanding job, that one.
Just press the button every 50 years.
All right, we've been to Old Faithful, and now we just got back from Ferry Falls at the Grand Prismatic Spring Overlook. And so far, this has all been very worth it. We're getting a little taste of everything. And then in regards to a couple specific spots, we're gonna get a deeper look. And that's how I think you should do it too. I just don't remember that. Billowing at quite that speed. Okay, so we just saw a grizzly bear with a dead bison. We saw, turned out to be a wolf, and had a real nice time at Norris Geyser Basin. And all this is basically because we planned this real well. We knew roughly what time we were going to arrive at the various different spots, and we knew what spots we wanted to arrive at, and paid out, you know, or yeah, God is good. So here we are, we're on our first hike, and this is gonna be a short hike. I'm really not interested in going on a long hike when we're only here for 3 days. I'm making a teepee here. Ideally, you should have a basketball-sized ball of dry kindling, and the fire should start with just one match. Is that bone in?
No. Whoa.
Yep. Yet another short hike. Took us about an hour. Millions and millions. We went to the Lamar Valley at dusk to check out wildlife, but we got snubbed. The wildlife are generally most active at dawn and dusk, so check them out then. Don't waste your time at these places all day long. That's all I want. Still nothing but buffalo. Quite a lot of buffalo anyway. Here I had a softball-sized ball of wet kindling, and the fire was much more problematic. Make it good. All right, so we are on our last day. We're on our way to Teton National Park. We're gonna do the Death Canyon Trail. Time is 9:28, so we're a little later than I had planned, but nonetheless, pretty good. One of the things you have to remember is that if you're gonna do this in a weekend, basically, you're gonna have to be on a schedule. That is, wake up early, come home late, not dilly-dally in any place for too long. That's the way you're gonna have to do it. This is a huge, or these two are huge parks. And so if you wanna get it done in a weekend, you're gonna have to be on a schedule, and it's gonna have to be planned, and in fact, well planned.
Is that a restaurant?
Yep. Do you need to use it?
Yeah.
So this is the Death Canyon hike. This was our longest hike on the trip and by far the most beautiful. I always do this one and I love it. It's just so awesome. So one of the things they have here in Teton is elephant tours. It's like a really American thing to do. They imported elephants from Africa, and now they do that here along the lake. So it's pretty cool.
Because the water's not still.
I'm a little scared. Woo! Very good. Good job. I do not hike without knäcke and a cheese slicer. Down, up, down, up, down. All right, guys, all done. We had a great time. We're leaving Teton. Our trip was significantly more comfortable and we never went hungry, thanks to a certain someone other than myself. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, but I doubt you did, so you should come here yourself and try it out. So that's all I got left to say. See ya.
So
South, US 26 West.
Even the way home is taken care of.